For my passion project, I decided to go on a diet. My diet was simple. No junk foods. This means things like cookies, cakes, chips, candy were all out. So why did I choose this topic? I decided to go on a diet because I really like taking care of my body. And before this, I wrote a opinion piece on why sugar is bad for you. This strengthened my belief for not eating junk food and sugar. One challenge I faced during my diet was finding supplements for foods I eat regularly. Things like cereal, peanut butter, jam, juice, all of those had to be supplemented. Helping me cut the fizzy drinks, I decided to measure out the exact sugar content from a can of Coke. This really put me off the drink as I got a visual representation of the high amounts of sugar in it. So here we have a packet of Welch's. I don't know if you're like me, but I can eat a lot of these, 3 to 4 at a time. Well, I used to. See, each packet has 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. And if you're like me and you're having 3 packets a day, that's over your daily limit. So here are some of the supplements I found for my diet. Here I have peanut butter. It's all natural, no sugar added, no salt added, so this is very good. Here we have all natural honey. This is also very good. It's a good sugar substitute. Here for cereal, I had granola. This is also very good, not a lot of sugar, a lot of fiber. Then here I found a very nice jam with a low amount of sugar, so that was nice. And finally, I found maple flakes. These are also another great substitute with sugar. Made some really good pancakes out of them. One good thing about being in Canada is that companies have to put nutrition facts onto their products. This made finding the amount of sugar, fiber, fat, all those kind of things in the product easy. A struggle I faced during my diet was coming up with new content each week. At first, I was fine. However, as the weeks drew on, I found that I wasn't able to come up with enough content. I tried researching sugar withdrawal, healthy food recipes, and meal alternatives, things like that. However, I still felt like I wasn't doing enough. Another piece of advice I would give is to make sure your family is on board with your diet. Having a mom that is a sugar fanatic made it very hard to be around her, and it was actually her who convinced me to cheat on my diet for the first time. However, to be fair, it was Christmas. Another thing is to make sure you hide all the sugar, okay? When I was on my diet and I was having cravings, it made it very hard to see these things lying around the house. So what negative changes did I experience? It was around the second week when I started to feel headaches and started feeling a little bit off. My headaches were minor, however they lowered my mood nonetheless. After a little bit of research, I learned that these are just stages of sugar withdrawal and they should be over quick. As for positive changes, I did notice that my teeth got whiter. This makes sense because sugary foods is one of the biggest contributors to yellow teeth, so it makes sense that mine got whiter. As for positive mental changes, I noticed that it felt really good to know what I was eating was healthy and good for me. One thing I found interesting during my diet was how companies trick you into thinking a food is healthy. If you look at this packet of dried mango, you'd think it's healthy, right? Wrong. Every piece of mango in here is about 1 teaspoon of sugar. To find out if something is healthy or not, you have to do a little bit of detective work. If we look closely at the packet, we can see right here it says sweetened. That means they add sugar to this already sweet mango. And then you can take a look at the back and you can see that there's 25 grams of sugar for 7 pieces. That comes out to about 1 teaspoon per piece. And a lot of products that we eat every day that have a surprisingly high amount of sugar. Take this bottle of ketchup, for example. 1/3 of this bottle is sugar. That is crazy. Part of my biggest self-discovery was my love for cooking. Now, after completing my diet, I'm always watching food videos, MasterChef in particular. I'm also trying to cook a lot more. Well, trying. So what did I learn? I learned a lot about the stage of sugar withdrawal and have a newfound respect for people going on longer diets. I also learned what is healthy, how companies trick you into thinking something is healthy, and also learned how to cook a few new things. In conclusion, I'm very happy I wanted this diet. I've learned a lot about healthy foods and unhealthy foods, and I've learned a lot about cooking. I think it's important that while I'm young, I develop healthy eating habits because there are so many diseases that are linked to high sugar intake. Thank you for taking your time out today to listen to my passion project.